What is up, everybody, and welcome back to the Jake Gagan Show. It is June 1st, so we had to rock the bright colors because it's 80 degrees here in sunny Orange County, California. Happy hump day. Happy Wednesday, guys, and thank you for joining me here today. We have an exciting show. We're going to be talking with Bleeves Crypto in just a bit. We're going to be taking a look at the overall crypto market. I was going to say bear market because we almost are in this wild ride in the bear market. Yesterday and this weekend was looking promising. This today down about 6% in the overall crypto market. We're going to be taking a look at 𝗪𝗧𝗎, massive news that just came out, some new influencers that they partnered up with. And we talked about 𝗪𝗧𝗎 bringing out a lot of influencers. We have one major one that just joined the Volt Army, is what it appears, and crypto YouTubers getting censored, getting shut down. We're taking a look at all that and more. But as always, let's see who is here with us in the chat. We got Cajun Crypto. Striker is here. I got to pronounce his name. 𝗪𝗧𝗛𝗧𝗛. I think I got that right. Shout out to 𝗪𝗧𝗛. Crypto Chick is on as well. Midwest mold removal. If you live in the Midwest and you have mold, you know who to call. Midwest mold removal at 805-431-2123. Shout out to Striker in the house. Howie B, AK47 is here. And Jake Gagan. Is that the real Jake Gagan? On the stream. Here he is, ladies and gentlemen. We have an exciting show. But first off, let's do a round welcome. And let's bring in Bleeves Crypto. Bleeves, how are we doing, my brother?
What is going on, believers? What is going on, Jake? And what is going on, Volt Army? I see the Army is already in the house tonight.
Howie B's fired up. We have the Volt Army. We're going to keep doing this on good days and bad days. It was around this time last year, Bleeves, when I was doing live streams, consistent live streams. And the days were shitty. But guess what happened after this bear market? We went parabolic, and I believe it happened on your birthday, the day after, right?
Damn it, man! Every day, man, with the birthday. Yeah, that was the day. That was the day that everything changed. I was a year older, and the market got sent.
And the market did get sent. So it's important during these times, guys. I know it's not fun to see the crypto market, global market cap at 1.24 trillion when we've been up to 3 trillion, and we've seen our bags, much higher than they are now. But it's important to understand, in a matter of seconds, this thing could flip. We saw it happen back here in July on Bleeves' birthday. It's July 20th, correct?
Yeah.
July. I just want to make sure because the 19th is showing here. So July 20th. And this thing went parabolic. So look, that's how crypto is. Yesterday, we thought that I thought that it was over. And then something happened today. Bleeves, what's your take on this, man? Why do you think we're back in the red today and the crypto market's down about 6% after being up about 8-9% over the weekend?
So yesterday there was a meeting between Jerome Powell and Joe Biden, and Janet Yellen also made a statement. And Janet Yellen's statement was that she underestimated the effect of the economy and inflation and what was going on. And that was an admission by the White House that they just did not understand what was going on in the market at that time, and they downplayed it. And this is where we ended up. So then Jerome Powell and Biden met, and they just started breaking down everything that was said right there. And the market overnight was up about 200 points. And then it shed those 200 points like right away and ended up, I think it finished down 300 on the day, or down 180 on the day, which is not bad considering people were clearly wanting to bear down on this market. And I mean, you could see blood in the water all day long. Then we got a little relief after the U.S. markets closed. And I believe that if we look at what happened last night and we look at tonight, then when the Asian markets are waking up, then we might see a little bit of profit taking at the 7 o'clock hour. We're probably seeing it right now, and we'll probably see it again maybe at 8 o'clock. But I think otherwise it's going to start running a little bit.
Well, I would love that. And am I the only one that's a little bit scared that Janet Yellen, Joe Biden, and Jerome Powell are the people that are making these monetary decisions for our country? Like it's not that it's not that I'm like worried about them, and I don't want to get into politics, but it's like, of course these people don't accept cryptocurrency. It's like what's the average age of those three? It's got to be
76.
The average, right? Like it's got to be up there. And it's like, I think that's a common occurrence for all of us in America, and like our politicians. Like, why are these elderly people, like there's so many people in their 80s that are running this country, man? Like it's pretty wild to me. And like I said, I don't want to get into politics. I just kind of spit it how it is. And it's like, you saw, and this is just based off age. You saw Fauci, you saw President Biden, Nancy Pelosi. Like, I'm pretty sure all those people are in their 80s.
Yep.
Like why are like we should have a limit. We should cap politicians at like 50 or 60, man. Like you retire. Most people retire at 65. Why do we have politicians leading our country at 83, 84? And like that's normal.
Things that sound like good ideas that we always think of are actually discriminatory under our Constitution.
In what way?
Well, that's age discrimination.
Yeah, it is, but it's also common sense. It's like, look, I remember seeing my grandpa at 85, who was one of the healthiest men in the world, and he was having issues, right? And it's like, having mental issues and forgetting where stuff is. It's like, these guys are running our country. I think what you're saying is valid. Like, we really should have some kind of wellness test that's run, but I believe that they already do. Like, I feel like they already do. And I think that we probably dismissed Joe Biden because for 40 years he's been doing Bidenism. Bidenisms was a word before Joe Biden was even the vice president. So he was always flubbing up and screwing up, and now he is a little bit slower. And you know what? The tribes, the American tribes before we got here, the eldest, they all led. Like, we let our elders lead us to wherever we go. And it's always been the nature of politicking. You don't see very much in the nature of young people running the show because they don't have that wisdom. And you're right. We probably go past it a little bit, especially in America, because this two-party system needs to be fixed. But that's what happens. And that's why. We'll chat about that. And those are just my honest thoughts. And I think that there should be some sort of an age check, like 65, you should be out of there. And boom, baby. We just got a $50 donation from Big Fiji. Shout out to Big Fiji. She said, BTFA hanging in there strong. They say this month they have the Bears in a headlock. I love the ape analogy. We're going to be diving into that and so much more. Dallas Blockchain, he said he's going to impeach. ASMR fan said, hi, Jake. Hi, Bleeves. Hi, ASMR fan. We're going to be talking about your husband, Awesome Austin, in just a second, and his YouTube channel, because we're going to be doing our best to get that back. I reached out to him earlier today. It's never fun when your YouTube channel gets censored. Mine's been deleted twice. It's pretty scary, dude. The first one for using copyright logos. The second time for, having a channel that was apparently inciting violence or some shit. I don't know. It was crazy. So we'll touch on that. Let's take a look at our favorite tokens though right now. Voltoshi down to a $43.21 million market cap, down about 10% on the day, still holding nicely above their migration price, the migration that we saw that happened on April 16th, which was in about the 4 or 5 range, still holding nicely. But guys, everything in crypto is down. ApeCoin holding that $6 range. Remember this, an all-time high of $25. And this chart does look pretty similar to ApeCoin, the Voltoshi chart. We also have Saitama down about 6%. They have a big migration coming up this week. Shiba Inu down 6%. Potential to lose a zero here for Shiba Inu, but still holding a $6 billion market cap, which is insane. And then the one token that is pumping this week is Streamer Inu. I have no idea what's going on, but they are now up to a $14 million market cap, up 321% of the week. 321% of the week. And let's take a look at some of the buys. I haven't even looked at this yet. But I would imagine they have some massive buys coming in. 31 ETH buy, 24 ETH buy, 14 ETH buy, all from the same wallet. All from the same wallet. Who is this guy? Can we look?
I'm going to say that's probably some sort of development wallet of some sort. It could also be an outside investor. I mean, you have to. What is Streamer Inu? I mean, what does it do?
It's a token that is essentially trying to empower streamers. So they do donations on Twitch. They're partnering with Def Jam with some promotions, and they're just trying to be the token that empowers streamers worldwide.
How many holders do they have?
1,090.
Okay, no, that's a developer. That's a developer pumping the price in this market.
You're positive, or you just no? You're not positive. You think?
I'm never positive because I don't know.
Selling like, well, this doesn't make sense. Like, why? Like, look at these transactions. 12 hours ago, massive amounts, and then they're selling like incredibly small amounts. Like, look at this. Like, they're selling 200,000. Yeah, 800. Like, what? Like, why are they even making those sales?
To increase volume in order to get onto exchange list. Maybe they're looking for an exchange. I don't know how old they are. What's their launch date? I mean, they got 1,000 holders. They're not going very far at this point. Not that they can't, but at this point, they're not. They can't be that old, right?
February 24th.
All right, so then that would look like they've got a whale, and they want to they want to keep pumping this up and create volume. What's their volume for the day? Up there on the left,
800K.
All right, so they're trying to get to 1 million volume, probably, so that they can show to an exchange or two that they've got something going on in the background, and they've got the money to do it. You can waste. You could pump up $1 million, and then you can, burn $100,000 doing it over a couple days, right? Pumping and dumping and pumping and dumping to create a high amount of volume. And sometimes an exchange just wants to see the volume; they don't want to see where it came from, and then it takes off from there. So that's just very artificial at this point.
It's either or it's just a massive whale that's coming in and putting money in, and only time will tell. But that guy put in quite a bit of money. DJ Legend in the house. 𝗖𝗓𝗡𝗡𝗖𝗧 is the streamer Inu dev. No, he's not, but he did make some calls here. Bleeves is a very wise person. Bleeves is always right, guys. Let's go, Jake. BTFA family in the house. BTFA showing love. I thought I had the BTFA chart up. Let's check out the BTFA chart. Banana Task Force Ape. Spell ape right. Ape. How do we spell ape? Okay, where is it? Banana Task Force app. Ape coin. Where is it, dude? The BTFA token is currently it's still holding up nicely. A $7.56 million market cap here for BTFA. This is a big month for BTFA as they have their NFTs dropping on whose birthday? Jay Gagan's birthday, June 10th. The NFTs are dropping. Are you excited for the NFTs?
I am, and I can tell you, I got 2 words for the apes: ban decks. Ooh. That's going to be the thing this month. You heard it here first.
And what do you think Bandex is going to do this month?
I'm not allowed to say, but I am allowed to say Bandex. That's going to be. Listen, the guys. I'm not going to be busting an NDA or anything like that. The guys in BTFA, they believe that they owe the market a good run on Bandex. Bandex was something that they launched, and they didn't have a great launch over on BSC, so they need to kind of make up for that. So they're going to be putting a lot of effort and a lot of focus into Bandex. So I believe we're going to see Bandex start to really pump pretty soon. Like, we're going to start to get some weird announcements coming out that'll be Bandex related, and then all of a sudden we're going to see this thing start moving.
Absolutely. Trey, I hit the like button. Trey's telling me to hit the like button, guys. Smash the like button for Trey. Living in Dallas, Texas is here. What's up, Living in Dallas, Texas? Eddie T is on. TK said Streamer Inu is a very solid project, and we have Double a Volt. He said, wow, hello, fellow degenerates, guys. If you have not yet, 150 people in here, 44 likes, guys. Smash that like button if you're bullish on any of the crypto projects that we're going to talk about. Helps with the YouTube algorithm. Now, you see this countdown, 8 days, 6 hours, 43 minutes, 35 seconds until these bad boys go live. It's going live on my birthday. I might have a few margaritas in me. I might buy 10 of these just because they're only $150. These things are sick, man. I'm excited for these NFTs to come out.
Yeah, I'm still back on this streamer thing.
Oh, you're diving in?
𝗖𝗓𝗡𝗡𝗖𝗧, Ian, and it looks like Austin Hilton. There's a whole bunch of different people that are involved in it all of a sudden. And no matter whether it's one wallet, it's still just one wallet that's doing it. But it looks like they've got a lot of support. So if I say anything bad about them, I take it all back. I don't know that means anything. Listen, I'm still going to have a problem with one wallet doing it, but if they're trying to pump it to get on a listing, hey man, if you got the money, this is DeFi. I mean, do what you got to do to get where you got to get, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, the wallet was, it's like, look, it's up 300% of the day. A lot of it came from that one wallet. They put in 80 ETH, which is 160K. The market cap is now 14 million. We'll speculate on that. We'll talk about that. But guys, if you have not heard the news, fellow YouTuber Awesome Austin got his YouTube channel taken down today. He's the 4th crypto YouTuber this week. the fourth crypto YouTubers this week. We saw Awesome Austin, we saw Zach Humphreys, we saw Crypto Realist, and we also saw the Crypto Demon getting their YouTube channel taken down. Awesome Austin said, "What's up, A-Team? My YouTube channel has been taken down. Thank you for all your love and support. It's been fun." Sounds like he was giving up there. No, he was just talking about it. It's been fun. YouTube creators, hope you can get the channel back, guys. Make sure to go retweet this, guys. Go tag YouTube and YouTube creators in the comments below. Awesome Austin has been doing an awesome job, no pun intended, recently with his Luna content. I mean, he's been going absolutely parabolic every single day. And I don't know what the guidelines were that they said that he crossed, but I know for sure he never violated anything. Like, I've been following his streams. Obviously, I don't watch every second of it, but from what I've seen, I don't think he violated any rules at all. But I mean, you're seeing a lot of YouTubers getting taken down. Crypto Realist recently got his channel taken down. Let's see if it's back up. I think he got it back up, or no, he did not get it back up yet. His channel was terminated for violating YouTube's community guidelines. Zach Humphreys violated as well. He got his back up. The Crypto Demon, he lost his. He got his back up. And I haven't watched all of these guys' channels, but I feel like as a YouTuber that has had his channel taken down and got a lot of support from the community, it's like we have to stick together. And even this one, like, look right here, Voltoshi 124 𝗖𝗧𝗧, another crypto rug pull. Even though I might not agree with all of his content, I still feel like as fellow content creators, like, we owe it to each other to support each other when this shit happens, because dude, this is how we make our living. Like, we do this every single day to provide for our families. And I think it's important to support each other. But what do you make of it, man? The censorship that we're seeing here, and 4 crypto YouTubers in less than 5 days, like, that's kind of alarming in my opinion.
I think that what happens is, it's my understanding, and it's all rumor at this point, but there was a specific token that was targeting YouTubers, and they're targeting people who had bad things to say. And I can, like, if you put the people who have bad things to say about this specific token into one hand, you just nailed them all in the last week. So, it looks like it was just a coordinated, and it doesn't, in the long run, it doesn't really mean anything. It just means that these guys are crying because they don't like that their token's tanking and it's not doing very well. And that's fine. I mean, you can be, listen, like I said, it's DeFi. People are going to do what they're going to do. But the thing to remember is, like, and I'm sure, like, it's going to happen to me. It's happened to you twice already. Yeah. It happens because, maybe we speak out of turn every once in a while. Like you can't say that we're consistently doing something wrong, but you can say that sometimes we're having a conversation, we're talking or doing something, and we're like, and then we start swearing, and they have a problem with swearing, or we start doing something where we've got people spamming the comment section. And maybe, because I was getting spammed really hard with adult content for a long time, and I kept banning it and kept banning it and kept banning it. But obviously that's coordinated. Like, they're trying to, like, if I don't ban it, then they're going to say I'm not monitoring my own chat, and maybe somebody's just trying to get me banned.
Yeah.
So, people are just attacking, and that's what they're doing. But I mean, all's fair in love and crypto.
Yeah, I mean, personally, dude, I don't really give. I think that could be a possibility, but I also think that I think that reporting is probably something that happens a lot, and that does cause like, I'm sure YouTube has an algorithm in place, and then they shut down a channel. They're like, oh shit, this got 100 reports, like, it must be bad content, shut it down, and then they do that manual review of it. But I also think that they do have guidelines. Like, I was reading through the YouTube guidelines today, a lot of it about promotions and a lot of it about language when talking about cryptocurrency projects. Like, you cannot say, like, hey, this is going to make you money, or hey, this is going to go up, or hey, this is going to, like, you have to be very careful. That's why I never give, financial advice, and really try to stay away from, like, price predictions and saying when things are going to happen. But you do have to be very careful with what you say. But I do see the rumors out there, but I also think that, a lot of people want to take credit for shit and say that they did it, and probably had nothing to do with it. Like, when my channel got taken down, some guy on Twitter was like, I did that. I was the one that, started that, and I got his channel taken down. I'm like, dude, you just want some clout. Like, you didn't do shit. Like, you didn't do shit. So I'm hesitant to blame communities or put blame on people or to give them credit if they want the credit, because a lot of people just want clout and hype. And sometimes, I'm sure a lot of these have been taken down because of mass reporting. But we don't really know who did it, because, a lot of people want to take credit for shit because they speak bad about their token, or they just don't like the person, or they're seeing success, so they want to take credit for it. But regardless, man, I think it's important that we all stick together. Like I said, a lot of these guys, I don't make the same content as them. Like they talk, you could say, I don't want to say poorly, but they're constructive of tokens I talk about. And that doesn't matter because I know if my channel gets taken down again, which I hope they're not, YouTube gods, if you're watching this, please let me go. We're doing a good thing here. I know that they'll probably help support us. So I think regardless, man, we're all content creators. We're all in this together. And, sometimes it's good to have differing opinions.
Well, there's been different methods, different methods on each one of them. But I can tell you 100% that taking a dump on this token has become a pastime for those for those they did not like what that product had to offer. And when they were having discussions, they're not positive discussions. And you'll notice, I was doing it in January because I was frustrated with what was happening in a token. And so I speak out. Like I tell you what I think about it. And sometimes I don't agree with it being positive or something like that. And, I decided that I'm just not going to be that person. Like if I don't have something nice to say, I'm not going to say anything. So I just stopped covering. I just I'm not going to talk about it.
Yeah.
So I'm not taking the high road, because if you ask me on somebody else's channel what I think, I don't mind saying what I think. But just on my channel, I'm doing exactly what you're saying. I'm just trying to protect myself because I don't want to be involved in the same thing. So
yeah, and everybody has different content. Like there's people out there that are cool with like talking, down on projects or and it's also good though, man, for the space. Like they bring up valid points sometimes. A lot of people could see it as fun, but if they're right more than they're wrong, then it's like it's some sort of valid information. This goes for all tokens and all projects and all content creators. But I think both of us have found our lane where it's like if I don't like something, I just won't talk about it because as easy as it is and as good as it could be to call it out, we're in an interesting profession where us calling tokens out and for their flaws and whatnot actually doesn't really hurt the devs that much. The devs have made more money than people think. Like the devs are very, very wealthy. It hurts the community.
Yes,
it hurts the retail investors. So that's why I don't think I've really fudded a project since I've started. Because I understand the devs are good. Like I've seen a lot of developers' wallets of a lot of projects. Like they're actually living a lot better than you think. But when you FUD a project, let's say I call it a project tomorrow and say, this project sucks. This is why X, Y, and Z. Yes, it's honest content if I've done my research, but also it's like you're hurting retail investors, man. Like you're screwing the average guy. But where does it come out then? Then where's the fine line draw where it's like, well, should you present the truth? Like, is this information they need to hear? How do you leak it, right? Like it's a weird situation because there's people's money at risk, right? Like we're not just having a podcast talking about health and fitness and food. It's like you're talking about people's money here.
I 100% agree. Like, and here's the funny thing. Like, what's the most ridiculous piece of this is what you have on the screen right now. Awesome Austin. Like that's the most genuine guy in this industry. You know what I'm saying? Like there is nobody. Listen, if I'm in a foxhole and something's bearing down on me, there's nobody that I want to have by my side more than Awesome Austin, because he's a genuine sort of guy, right?
Agreed.
And for him to be taken down is kind of crazy. But just like I'm saying, like a couple months ago, we were all getting kind of crazy, and we were having crazy conversations. And if you go back there and you find some old video where we're just talking shit or something like that, then you can make a fuss about it, and maybe that's what happened. Or maybe that's what happens, because I can tell you this, man, Crypto Demon, he did some hilarious skits.
Really
concerning. Oh, you have to don't watch them here, but take a little bit of time, go back and look at some of his FUD things on that specific token, and you will start laughing because some of the stuff that he does is just absolutely hilarious. He's a funny guy.
I've watched a few and like I've kind of connected with him, but I haven't seen too much. And people hit me up. They're like, "Yo, why are you retweeting to get his channel back up?" I'm like, "Dude, like, because he's a YouTuber, man. That's how he makes his living." Like we're not all going to have the same opinions. There's people that write stuff for CNN. There's people that write stuff for Fox News. Like, but you can coexist. It's like just because he talks shit about tokens, I talk about it. And just because I don't like tokens he talks about doesn't mean that we can't help support him. And I'm happy he got it back. But yeah, guys, that's kind of where we're at. It's this like censorship age. It's like, and I've been predicting that from the beginning. I'm like, dude, crypto is very controversial. As is. And I think that we're going to see more and more censorship coming. So I think the community just needs to help us, and we need to do our part when things like this happen. Now, did you hear the news, Bleeves? Did you hear the news, baby?
Uh-oh,
Johnny Depp is a winner and he apparently won the case against Amber Heard, and I think she owes him $15 million, making her go bankrupt. Is that true?
Leave Amber alone.
Johnny, I mean, Bleeves,
Yeah.
she shit on the guy's bed. She defecated on the bed. She defecated on my bed.
Listen, I've been checked out of this whole thing, but I've been getting the information fed to me like second and third hand. So like I don't really care what happens, because I don't like Johnny Depp or Amber Heard, either one of them. Like, I'm not gonna go see a movie because they are or are not in it. But to hear the way these things played out and to see like the sound bites playing out, it was very clear that at best she's a sociopath, and at absolute worst she's just a functioning psychopath. And I think that the second one is the truth. I think that she really is out of her mind. And I've known people like this before, where they would do something that's just insane and then just be like, how is it my problem? You're the one who let me do it. Or, you know, something just crazy. And like, I think that's who she is. Like, I think she really is a psychopath and just doesn't understand that she doesn't get everything. And I think she's been treated, because of her looks, I think she's been treated special all her life. And this is the first time in her life that her looks didn't make her special. And she's probably not going to react very well. I mean, but hey, here's what he just did. He just made his ex go bankrupt, if nothing else, because she's not paying him.
Yeah, I mean, she's going bankrupt, but like his final quote was, "I, Johnny Depp, am a victim of domestic violence." And it's like, in a lot of times, like, this usually goes the opposite way. It's like, usually, you know, you always see the woman, you know, the case of domestic violence, because men are supposed to be strong, and this isn't supposed to happen. But I mean, some of the stories that we heard were horrific. Like, he got his finger cut off. They were fighting all the time. She defecated in my bed. I forget what he said. It's something like that. She's like, she defecated in my bed.
It was a little dog.
And it's just it's pretty sad here. But obviously, you know, crypto Twitter definitely reacted, and very happy for Johnny Depp, and you know, the win there. But yeah, she is a crazy person, and she's an actress too. But it just shows that it's like, you know, you can be as wealthy as you can be in the world, as successful as anybody in the world, and if you live in an abusive relationship, your world is still going to be hell. So I stand with Johnny. I'm happy that he won. And what do you think he's going to do with that 15 million? If he had to put that, if you had that 15 million,
time of it.
Well, if you had 15 million from your wife who pooped in your bed, and you had to invest in the crypto market today, where are you putting it?
If I had 15 million, so I would put, let me think here, 15 million. I would put 5 million into Bitcoin. I would put 2 million into Ethereum. I would put 2 million, not into Solana, because Solana got shut down today.
Oh, we're talking about that in just a second.
I wouldn't touch Terra Luna, but I would go with Avalanche. I would go for Avalanche for $1 million. I would go with what's the next blockchain up? I would just go 5 million into Bitcoin, and then another 5 million into 2 million into Ethereum, and then 3 into the next 3 blockchains. I don't want to go too deep. Then with the final 5 million, I would go like $500,000 into Volt, $500,000 into Bandex. I would then put the rest of my money into what I'm actually into to begin with. So I would be $500,000 into Shift. I would be $500,000 into BTFA. Well, I'd be 250 into BTFA and 250 into Bandex. 500,000 into Volt. Like, I would, if I had that money, I would practice what I preach.
Absolutely, I like that, and that's a pretty solid strategy. And dude, you would probably make those pumps chart like the charts pump like we saw with Stream Arena today. Everybody would be like, "Who's that? Is that a dev?" Someone else would be on my stream like, "That's a dev," and I'm like, "No, that's Bleeves. He won the case against Amber Heard, baby."
Everybody be looking at me though, and they'd be like, "Why didn't you say Crow?" And I'm like, "Well, I think Crow is one of those blockchains.
Yep,
that's one of those top 3 blockchains. So I'm pretty sure I would be in on Crow. You know what I mean? Like Crow is going to go crazy at some point."
I agree. Chat, what would you do? Chat, what would you do? You got 15 million from Amber Heard who pooped on your bed. Where are you putting that money? You got to put it in the crypto market today. I would probably go 7.5 million in Bitcoin and just become an absolute Bitcoin whale. Probably get thousands of Bitcoins. That would be great. Yeah. I would probably have to put like 3 let's do a 0.5. 3.5 into Ethereum. Now I have 11 million. 7.5 in Bitcoin, 3.5 in Ethereum. Probably put $1 million in Solana, $1 million in Cardano, $1 million in Polkadot, and then I don't know if I would do that actually, but those are the tokens that I'm like, that's my current strategy right now. And then I have $1 million left over. I would probably I might put $1 million in Volt, or put 500,000 in Volt, and I don't know, like 250 in SHIB, 250 in BTFA. I don't know. It would probably be something like that. But the point of this is that I would go so Bitcoin heavy, and then Ethereum, and then the top stable coins. But honestly, dude, you could make a lot of money if you had $500,000 to put in one of these tokens right now. You could make a lot of money. Obviously, it depends where the market goes, but yeah, man, if you put 500,000 in Volt Inu, or 500,000 into like BTFA right now at this market cap, like you're going to be the top holder.
Yep.
Most likely, like around the top holder.
Yeah.
Which would be like, that would probably be like, there's whales out there today that, and they probably have a lot of fun. Like they probably have millions of dollars, and they can just, any token right now, they can just put 500,000 in ETH and like become a top holder. And hopefully they're good whales. Now, do you know exactly what happened with Solana today? I saw the tweet from Watcher Guru. We'll pull it up here as well. And I think that just the networks were halted, which means that there was no trading on the blockchain, like no NFTs. And I don't know, I was able to buy Solana during this. I bought the dip. It was down at $40. So we were able to purchase Solana, but we weren't able to trade and actually use the blockchain. Is that kind of what happened?
Yeah. So you can trade the pair, because you're trading, it's just like Ethereum. I'm not using Ethereum. I'm just holding the Ethereum. Actually working and using the blockchain is something entirely different. So you can buy the token nonstop. It's just I don't know why it stopped functioning. I don't know what happened. I have no idea.
Let's see. I wish I knew how to read this, but these are 90 days. And let's see. There was like a cluster, but like, let's see this Watcher Guru. So Justin, Solana network is back online. First off, Watcher Guru does a great job. If you guys don't follow Watcher Guru, like this guy, I don't know. This guy prints news like we've never seen before.
Yeah.
Chipotle now accepting Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies as payment methods. That's bullish news. Let's take a look at where the Solana network has been halted globally. Here it is. And it looks like they actually put out an article too. They're killing the game, bro. But Solana suffers outage, network halted globally. Solana network has been halted, and the network validators are coordinating a restart. The Solana mainnet suffered from the outage, which Coinbase first put on Twitter. The latest outage of the Ethereum killer, hate that name, appears to be a stream of recurring outages. That's kind of a dig at them a little bit. The quote-unquote Ethereum killer appears to be a stream of recurring outages. The previous outage occurred on May 1st, 2022, when the network was halted for roughly 7 hours before a successful restart. A surge of transactions reportedly caused the last outage, and it looks like we don't know what's the reason for the current outage. Earlier today, a bug in the durable nonce transactions feature led to non-determinism when nodes generated different results for the same block, which prevented the network from advancing. So let's dumb that down. It looks like, Bleeves, how do we dumb that down for people that don't understand exactly what it is? Earlier today, a bug in the durable nonce transactions feature led to non-determinism when nodes generated different results for the same block. So essentially, nodes generated different results for the same block, which prevented the network from advancing. So it looks like it was just some internal errors and some,
transaction. The same node gets validated, and then it gets invalidated, and then that freezes that block, and that block can't continue because it's now stuck on that. Is basically what it's saying right now.
We're having an issue where the last time this happened was on May 1st. This is happening on June 1st. Do you think that there's some resets at the beginning of the month? Do you think that's kind of out of coincidence? What do you think?
So it probably is. And that's probably a horrible sign, because I'm telling you right now, if I were, let's say if I were somebody who didn't like Terra Luna, I would be not liking Solana right about now. And I would be looking for the exploit on the 31st of the month that would cause this thing to go down, and I would be exploiting the shit out of it.
Yeah.
So they've got a problem that they don't realize yet, and they may make it through a couple more of these resets, but at some point, somebody is coming for them, and they are going to get wrecked.
Yep. And then they want to say a Solana developer addressed the issue and wrote on Twitter that chain splits occur when two parts of the network compute a different state, given the same transactions for any reason. They are a class of bugs that are hard to prevent entirely, even with large test coverage, and affect any chain. He also suggested that to guard against the chain split bugs, multiple node implementation is an effective way. The dev also notes that this restart is an emergency fix for the bug and not a solution to its root cause. So they have more work to do here. But this is a project that I do like. I think that Ethereum, I don't think it's an Ethereum killer. I think that it does have a solid use case. It's faster, it's cheaper, but they do have issues, man. They're having issues. They're having startup issues. They're having trouble staying online, which is a huge issue with Solana. And I love Solana. I hold Solana. I definitely am more bullish on Ethereum. I definitely hold a larger bag of Ethereum. I definitely use Ethereum more. But Solana's attractive, man. Solana's attractive for a lot of people. And I think it's just part of crypto, though. You can't always expect it to be perfect. You have to work through the bugs and make some stuff happen.
What's a metaverse? Solana is a metaverse blockchain. So as the metaverse, which by the way, the metaverse is way down right now. But as the metaverse actually starts to really pump, and as we actually see the metaverse doing what the metaverse is supposed to do, which is cool shit, then we'll start to notice a lot more Solana, because being a cheaper, and right now Ethereum just can't keep up, and the longer it takes Ethereum to become relevant, the more it's going to lose business to Solana, because it's just going to be easier for people.
Yeah, it's cheaper, it's faster, it's kind of fun, and the price is obviously more affordable as well to buy Solana. And the NFTs are similar. They're on OpenSea. Now, let's take a look at Volt Inu. I know we have a lot of the Volt Army in the chat right now. This is some big news. Volt Army, it's time to Volt. Starting now, we will buy back $50,000 worth of Volt on ETH by matching every buy 1-to-1. These tokens will be kept in our treasury for our upcoming partnerships and centralized exchange listings. Whoa, look at Michael Saylor there. What are your thoughts on that, man? I love the fact that Volt Inu does this because it doing buybacks does help the price stay afloat. And essentially what they're doing is they're using their own money to match buys 1-to-1 in order to keep the price afloat. And devs don't have to do that. They can watch the price crash if it was going to do so, but they're helping keep it afloat with their own money. I think it's a good move. What are your thoughts on this?
You ask yourself one simple question. Does my developer care about me? And Voltoshi is keeping you feeling good about your product, even in a down market. He's helping to pump your price so that you feel more comfortable. And here's the thing. The Jeets, they're going to disappear. Like, who cares, right? They're just not going to be here at the end. The people that matter are the people who are here every day, who are putting in the work. It's the people, like, dude, sick or not, I'm making content for Volt every day. Sick or not, you're making content for Volt every day. Like, we're believers. We're the people who believe. People like Crypto Hound in here. People like Crypto Chick, DJ, Eddie. All these guys, they're always out here every day. Rain or shine, thick or thin, they're always out here. Those are the people that this is getting pumped for, just to show them, guys, we appreciate you. Thank you so much for what it is that you're doing.
Yeah.
This is my way of kind of repaying you by showing you, listen, I'm going to help you pump this chart. I'm going to put my money, so to speak, back in here. I'm going to hold the line until the traction comes and the next exchange hits and we start to move.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. It's a big thing. It's a big thing. And people love Voltoshi, guys. Let me know in the comments, guys. What are your thoughts on Voltoshi? Love him. Adore him. Want to know who he is? Let me know your thoughts in the comments on Voltoshi. But devs don't have to do this. This is $50,000 of his own money that he's putting in here to help. And like you said, he's giving back to the community. I wish more devs would do it. I think it's a smart strategic play. And obviously, you can see the reaction here from the community. I mean, it gets people absolutely fired up. What does this mean? I might have to use that. I might have to use that meme. Kim K counting money underneath the Volt sign here. But the community is insane. I mean, what are your thoughts on the Volt Army, man? What's been your reaction to just how passionate these guys are and just how much they do show up all the time?
This is a group that wants to be successful, that maintains the things that they need to do to be positive and successful. And they have a leader in Voltoshi who helps to get them there. And when he doesn't communicate, he chose Pablo, he chose Power, he chose DJ as those kind of community leaders. And I don't think he could have chosen better. Crypto Hound is another one of the community leaders. Like, you can't choose a better group of people to lead this charge, because they're tireless in their effort and their work and what they put forth to make this thing run constantly. You know what'd be awesome, by the way, guys in chat. Somebody needs to make a video of Voltoshi as William Wallace, and a whole bunch of like the old vote symbols as the Scots as he's charging up and down the line.
Let's see if we can find that.
That would be hilarious.
William Wallace.
Oh, Braveheart. Mel Gibson, Braveheart.
Okay, gotcha. Sir William Wallace, a Scottish knight.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Braveheart. Mel Gibson. People are saying it. Braveheart.
Yeah. Mel Gibson.
Gotcha. That is. I would love to see that. We got to find out who.
He's rallying the troops, and he's like going up and down the lines and stuff like that. It would just be hilarious if somebody did that.
Someone do that and tag me and Bleeves after this. We want to see it, but I want to know who he is. I want to know who he. I don't think we're ever going to know. You think he's ever going to dox and come out to the public?
I hope not. I hope not, because it really sends a message that the community is what matters way more than him. Even let's say he comes through perfectly every single time. Cool. Yeah. But it's not about him. It's about the community, and it's about the people that rally with him. He's only one person. He only does so much. He's, listen, there's nothing special about signing a contract with a centralized exchange and getting the listing through and making that happen and paying the money, right? It's the promoting of that matters, and it's the people that matter. So recognizing the people is way more important in this, not in every instance, by the way, but in this instance, this is, he never needs to, he never needs to let people know who he is.
Would you go out on the line and say this guy is a marketing genius?
I would say that he knows exactly what he's doing. He's done this before. He's probably, I think I said this before last week.
Yeah.
I said that, if we knew who he was, we would probably be shocked, because a lot of us know who he is. Even if we don't know him by his real name, we would know him by his game, by his crypto name or something like that. Like, just like Satoshi or something like that. He's somebody who knows the crypto space very well. And he knows what, maybe not, he may not even know everything about cryptocurrency, but he knows what drives a product, and he knows how to keep things moving forward. Even when he doesn't have something, he's got something. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, he is a marketing genius. DJ Legend said, Voltoshi message he said yesterday that his goal is to prove people that a undoxed project and no pre-sales project can have the potential to overcome anything in the crypto space. That's why he wouldn't dox. I agree. It adds that mystique. And I said this yesterday. I'm like, when you're doxed, it's like it gives it gives a face for people to attack. It gives like someone, now I can dig into your research. Now I can attack you. Now when you fail, I point at a person. But Voltoshi doesn't even have a Twitter account. Like he just runs the Volt Twitter account, right? So it's like, and you see like less FUD going at Satoshi, because like you don't know who he is. Satoshi, the founder of developer of SHIB. Yeah. You don't know who he is, but it's like as soon as you put that face out there, a lot of people can come for you. My guy, Older Fatter, said, nice haircut, Bleeves. He's loving the cut there that you recently got. Look, making Bleeves smile.
Yeah. What if was it Satoshi? What if he retired the other day from SHIB for a reason?
What's that reason?
Because he's spending too much time bolting.
Oh shit, Bleeves. Now you're speculating, Bleeves. Cajun Crypto said, Jake, are you Voltoshi, bro? No, I'm not. I'll never start a crypto project, and if I did, I would tell you guys like, I'm going to start a project, but it's not the type of stress that I want in my life. It doesn't look fun. I'll tell you that. A lot of the developers out there, they don't make it look fun. They don't make it look. It looks like it's a lot of headaches, a lot of nightmares, And I don't want to be in charge of like handling people's money. It's like, I'm sure it's great when you're making people money, but I don't want to be like a sole reason of like, oh, I sold because of this, or you, Jake, I invested in your token and it went down this much. It's like that sounds like a headache, dude.
Yeah. You know what? Here's all you can do when that happens is just give them the Joe Rogan.
Yeah. What?
Don't tell them. Don't tell them what to invest in. Tell them what you think of the investment. That's the best you can do.
Well, I do. I do that as a YouTuber, and that's fine. I don't have any association with these tokens. Like, some I'm sponsored by, but I just wouldn't want to be at the helm. I wouldn't want to be a CEO of a project and like people are investing their hard-earned money. And Jake 𝗖𝗢𝗡𝗘𝗖𝗧, And then, it's going up. Everybody loves you. And as soon as it goes down, it's like, fuck that guy, put him, hang him, like all that shit. It's like, it's crazy, like what happens. But yeah, I've said this before. I'll never create a meme coin. If there comes a time where I get approached by like 5 intelligent engineers and they're like, hey, Jake, we're going to start a token. Here's the use case. It's going to help Cardano or help Ethereum. It's going to be like a legit project. We want you as the face of it. Then I'll think of it. If it's going to be a legit project, sure. But it's like, I'm not going to start a meme coin and just like, oh yeah, we got the metaverse coming here pretty soon. And, NFTs are on the way. Like just your typical shit. Yeah. I don't think it's something that I want. But what's this? We have a comment here that says, Bleeves, how much ETH for you to dye your hair Volt green for a month? That's a good question, dude.
Listen, in my IRL, I'm the VP of a collection agency. Like I can't go walking into sales calls with green hair. But I assure you, the day that I'm not working, hey, listen, the day that I have enough clients paying me enough money that I don't have to work ever again, you'll see some Volt green ass hair, and the little stubble down here be the same way.
Dude, I might have to do it, honestly.
I will do it.
Guys, I just quit my IRL job, so you want to see this black hair turn green? I don't know if it will. Yep. Will it turn green? What if I went full beard too?
Yeah,
I don't know.
You could. Yeah.
It would be a lot easier, dude.
It'll have some bleach in it. It'll have bleach in it to do a lightener.
It would be a lot of
yeah, it'll work.
We got to change Ian's name to Ian the 𝗖𝗢𝗡𝗘𝗖𝗧.
Voltoshi is Eddie Bravo.
He might be.
Oh my God.
Voltoshi delivers. Voltoshi is Bruce Wayne. Guys, let me know in the comments who you think Voltoshi is. Wrong answers only. Wrong answers only. I'm going to put one in there. Who do you guys think it is? Wrong answers only.
If it was Eddie Bravo, then he'd be like, and we're going to prove to everybody that that Vitalik is an alien. He's been here a long time. He wears the skin. He's got the skin over him, but he's a lizard. He's one of those lizard people.
That guy is so far out there, bro.
Oh man, he's so nuts.
We got Nate True said, turn it green, Jake, turn it green. I honestly might. Andy Griffith, Simba, could be Simba. Oh, you are Simba. Tweety Bird, Elon. I knew Elon Musk was coming. BTF all the way. Russ from Saitama is Voltoshi. Said dopey dude. Jake, diet Volt green when we hit all time high. We might do that. Bob Hope. Kanye West, dude. What if it was Kanye? And
my biggest regret is that I never got to see myself perform live.
Did he say that?
Yes, he did.
That's ridiculous, bro.
Craziest thing ever. My biggest regret in life is that I've never seen myself perform live. That's
so funny. DJ, how much ETH? I don't know, man. How much ETH Bleeves you think? It'd probably be a lot of ETH. Like, dye my hair green for a month? Probably like, I don't want to do it. That's why.
Listen, I put it this way. Like, I would do it for 5 ETH.
I'd do it for 4 times that.
For 20. A month. You know what? Here you go, DJ. I'll do it for 5 ETH. I will do it right. I will actually do it for 5 ETH for 30 days.
Let's go. Let's get that started. Put that in the Telegram. Let them know that Bleeves is going to dye his hair.
If I lose a client,
I'm coming for you, DJ. I'm coming for you. Yep. All right, we got Bleeves to do it. I'm down. We got to do it on a live. We got to introduce it. Have your hairstylist there. Are you gonna do? You can't do the beard too. Just the hair, because you can't do the beard. 5 ETH, guys. We can rally together 5 ETH right now.
Yep.
DJ, I was gonna rally it from the troops. He's like, fuck it. I'm just gonna pay it. I'm gonna pay it right now. DJ, for me, 7,000. 7,000 ETH? No, I'm just kidding. He's gonna DM you when you're done. Wow, DJ's got bags like that. He's just 5 ETH to get Bleeves to dye his hair. Shit, DJ. We need to get DJ on the stream.
Listen, Crypto Hound. You don't understand, man. This month, I'm getting my eyes. I'm getting LASIK surgery, so I'm gonna be walking in there with Volt green ass hair, and I gotta go there like a couple times. I've got my restaurant. Turns out the restaurant that I'm leasing to didn't have a license to do business, so I got to go back now and deal with the city with green hair. You know what? Fuck them.
Fuck them,
They can
dude. Tell
deal
them
with
you're,
it. They
tell
can
them
deal
you're
with it.
volting. Be like, yo, I'm
Yeah.
volting. You guys should too. Now, I don't know if anybody else saw the news here, but I predicted this a little while ago, guys. The Volt Army is so strong. We're going to be seeing more and more YouTubers. I called 6 YouTubers, massive into YouTubers, in the next couple of weeks. And here we go. Zach Humphreys put out a video today. He has 90,000 on YouTube. He's got 71,000 here on Twitter. And he did a Volt Inu update, 25 centralized exchanges, new utilities, and burning mechanisms. Not sure if you guys saw this, but a solid video. I'm going to smash that like for him. And here it is, Volt Inu update, 25 centralized exchanges. A big YouTuber, 90,000 followers talking about Volt. What do I think this means? Well, this is actually good news because this is just that brand awareness. He has 90,000 people that watch his channel, and he's talking about Volt Inu. And it's like, I saw this happen when he started talking about 𝗖𝗧. It brought a lot of people into 𝗖𝗧, and I think it's going to do the same with Volt Inu, especially because the video was so good. Did you have a chance to see it? Or what are your thoughts?
I've not yet.
Yeah, it's a good video, and it's all about that brand exposure. So I'm happy to see Zach Humphreys here. I think we're going to see more and more influencers coming on board here. Definitely this month in June, which is just good for the exposure, man. It's like you want to take over the media. Volt did that a lot. I remember seeing like Your Pop, Austin Hilton, a lot of people making the videos at first, and then the bear market kind of happened, and now we're starting to see more people pick up. And I think it's just one of those tokens. It's like, look, a lot of people make videos to, like YouTubers, like you thrive off of views. You want to make videos that get views. So what do you want to make videos about? Tokens that are getting a lot of views. So anytime these YouTubers drop it, make sure to spam it, guys. Make sure to show some love on those videos and show some support. So they're sitting at home, they're like, damn, you know what? I want to make some more YouTube videos for this token. That's what happened to me. The Volt Army was so strong. I'm like, all right, let's keep interacting with these guys. And you can see the comments below. Look at all the comments.
Yep.
Guys, spam the electricity bolts if you're bullish on Volt. If you're voltish on Volt Inu, spam the electricity bolts if you're voltish on Volt Inu. Jake and Bleeves, Volt Army loves you. I love you. Bleeves loves you.
I've had better.
He likes you a lot.
Actually, no, I haven't. I have not, man. Volt Army are the goats.
They literally are. They're voltish. We need the Volt Inu Army to get Austin back. Are you talking about Austin Hilton? We should get Austin Hilton back. Yeah, he has a massive channel too, and a lot of people trust him in the space as well. Let's see, Reptilian, Jeremy and Kobe is on. Look at that. People are bullish, man. We have a lot of people here. Now, back to BTFA. They have a tier 1 exchange coming.
Yep.
What are your thoughts on that? How do they have a tier 1 exchange coming, and they're only about a month or two old? What's that word?
Pizza. Cheddar. They got cheddar.
Oh,
they got
pizza.
money. They got loot. They got cash, man. They got the money. Listen, they've got one of their guys is flush with cash because of Shiba and made a good amount there and off 𝗖𝗧. And the other one made millions off of Bored Apes.
Not a bad life.
Yeah, so they were very fortunate. They put up $250,000 before they even launched. Those two themselves, they put up $250,000 when they came to me. And I think I don't know that there was anybody before me. I think I was the first person that they approached to do a video. I don't think it was because I was probably just the first person to say yes. And I started doing the video, and I'm like, God damn, like these guys really have their stuff together. Because I'm trying to poke holes in it and find reasons that to be nervous so that I can go back to them and be like, guys, what is this? And everything was just top of the line. Like the artwork, everything was just incredible. And then the next thing you know, like I do the video, and then you start seeing all these other guys are doing the video, and they're aping into the same thing and the same opinion. Like, this is really legitimate here.
Yeah.
And then you get real surprised. And it turns out you get to know these guys. And, we have the developer chat and everything. And you get to know these guys. And like they are committed. They are dedicated. That's why I say Bandex is going to have a month, because they feel like they owe the Bandex investors, because it didn't moon. They wanted Bandex to moon. It didn't moon. So now they feel like they owe the investors something there. So I think they're going to make something big happen for them.
I like that, man. And it's the same thing when I cover their token. And shout out to Jimmy Hill and James Hill in the house. My guys in Monterey. Hope you guys had a good time at the Monterey Music Festival. I don't know what it's called. Cali Roots, baby. But I thought the same thing. I was covering the token. I'm like, yo, this is legit. But the fact that they have these dope NFTs, the fact that they already have a DAO out, the fact that they have such solid influencers covering it, the fact that they've been on, I think they're on probably 8 to 10 exchanges and they have these dope ass NFTs, and now a tier 1 exchange. You can't not be bullish on it. I'm bullish on it. I think it's going to be a solid project. And the NFTs are dropping on my birthday. Like, you can't name a better birthday present. Everything's adding up. I'm excited to be partnering with them and to be working with them. But what are some of your plays, man? What are some of your plays in this meme coin, altcoin space? I mean, for people out there right now that are looking for some new tokens, obviously, guys, Bleeves and I will never give financial advice or never even recommend tokens for you to look at. We tell you what we're doing, right? We'll tell you the plays that we're in. But what are some plays that you're in? What are some plays that you're in? What's your strategy right now while investing? Are you buying anything? Are you selling anything? What's going on?
So I use my money to diversify a whole lot, right? And then I decided when I felt like this market was going sideways and we were about to enter some problem area, I pulled all my smaller investments, except I kept BTFA, WAGMI, Terra, CVC, Phantom, Shiba Doge, 𝗖𝗢𝗡𝗘𝗖𝗧, Shift, Volt, and GOAT.
So what did you pull? How many smaller investments did you have? You just listed out 10.
I was counting on a live stream one time. I had 43 different investments. So,
Dude,
I pulled out, and
wow.
I stabled the other day, and I put it that ended up being $19,000. I put into Ethereum, right? And then I thought, you know what? I'm just gonna take the Ethereum and I'm gonna do that. I keep playing dips, and I kept playing dips, and now it's 21.5. It was 21.9 earlier, but I lost $300 today. But I turned 19,000 into 21.5 in this bear market over the last 4 days.
How'd you do it?
Playing the dip on Ethereum.
Wow. Just playing the dip.
Just playing dips. Yeah.
Wow.
I use Market Cipher. And if you ever watch, you come on, you watch me. I do Market Cipher, and I follow Market Cipher pretty religiously. And when I like what I see on Market Cipher, that's when I make a play. And that usually does me pretty good. Which, speaking of which, I gotta go, guys. I gotta get my own show going.
Yeah.
And one last thing for everybody. There's some information coming out right now about USDT and USDC in England, Great Britain. It's not gonna be legal tender, but what they are saying right now is that they're gonna consider it to be money. And that is huge for the crypto industry. So the fact that they're acknowledging that and recognizing that means a great deal, guys. So be bullish on crypto, because it's going to be bullish on you pretty soon.
Ooh, I like the sound of that. Shout out to Bleeves. Thank you so much for coming on, and good luck with that show, my guy. I'll be tuning in and sending some people that way afterwards. Thanks, Bleeves. Shout out to Bleeves, guys. What a solid guy. I always love having him come on here. Sit back and chillax. And I just found out I was not subscribed to your channel. Just subscribe. Let's vote. Let's vote, baby, guys. And if you have not yet, do me a favor. Smash that like button on your way in, guys. And also consider subscribing to the YouTube channel if you enjoy the content at all. If you don't like the content, don't subscribe. But if you do enjoy it and you're like, you know what, Jake? You're all right. I like you. Hit that subscribe button and let's continue on with the show. Shout out to my guy, 𝗪𝗧𝗏. That is my brother. We used to work together at Zendesk a little while ago, and he's vaulting, it looks like. Yo, Jake and Bleeves, what is up? Homie Clicks is in the chat as well. 𝗪𝗧𝗏. He's from Italy. He loves me. I love you too, bro. I love you too, man. Guys, I have some big news. Big news here. Big news. Breaking news. Today, we just booked a one-way flight. A one-way flight to Greece. No return flight. So I told you guys in the last stream, we're going to be traveling the world. We're going to be taking off. One-way flight to Greece has been booked. We're going to be doing Greece. We're going to be doing Santorini. It's about 2 months away. And I got to ask you guys, where should I go after? Where should I go after? I bought a one-way flight. Where do you think I should go after? It's going to be August or September. Where's the best place to go travel to after? Is it Italy to go see Daviola? Sorry, I messed that up. Davido. Is it Thailand? Is it Bali? Where should I go after, guys? Let me know here in the comments. I'm going to go to wherever gets the most likes. The most comments, I meant. Shout out to 𝗪𝗧𝗏. Thank you so much for smashing that like button. Pepsi Aaron said, I don't like you, but I subscribed anyway. I'm just kidding. Love you, brother. I love you too, Pepsi Aaron. We appreciate you. My guy, Pepsi Aaron, is in the chat. Jake, what is your prediction for Volt.inu by end of the year? It just depends on where the crypto market goes, right? If the crypto market's still bearish, it will probably be here in the $50 million to $250 million range, right? Like, it depends. It will probably get, but if the crypto market goes parabolic, we're going to see all the altcoins fly as well. And I've said it before, in my personal opinion, I think that Volt.inu would have already hit $1 billion if it launched at a different date. If Volt.inu launched at this time last year and the community and everything was the same, right? The community was forming, the utilities were coming out, it would have probably been a $3+ billion market cap, in my personal opinion. If it launched this time last year, probably when the bull market was happening in October, November, we probably would have saw a $3 billion market cap. But You can't win them all. They launched in December, I think. Was it on Christmas Day? They launched in December. And now we see Voltoshi hitting a $250 million market cap in a bear market, which is very impressive. That's around the same market cap as Saitama currently is today, I believe. Let me check that. Let me make sure I'm not mistaking. Yeah, I was right on with that. So Voltoshi hit a $250 million market cap this year. And like Saitama has 357,000 holders compared to what? 50,000? 236 million, and it was at 250 million. So it's taking a dip right now, guys, a $43 million market cap. But as you guys know, the community is very, very strong. And those are some of the reasons that I'm bullish on it. So what do you think of 𝗪𝗧𝗛𝗓? Never heard of it at all. Yeah, I don't know anything about it. Thailand, Phuket, Asia for sure. Amsterdam, I think I got to hit Amsterdam. Dubai would be sick. Japan is up there. Peru, it's just opposite side. You know, I got to do Europe / Southeast Asia first, and then I'll come back and do South America. Tokyo, Seattle. No, you can't pay me to go to Seattle. Like the content, but not the orange hat. We got a Dodger fan in the house. Come on, Jake, say it. 50 billion market cap by the end of the year. I mean, that would be incredible. But I think billions is possible. Puerto Rico, that's on there. Amsterdam's up there. Get you some Volt. Can we play that song, guys? I think we have to play that song. Dubai, Argentina, all those places are going to win. I think we're going to go to from Greece. I want to see like Spain, Barcelona, Ibiza, Italy. 50 billion isn't silly. I like that. Jake, we will love and watch you till we die. Jeez. I don't know if that's a nice compliment or that's scary. I'm just kidding, dude. I appreciate your support. I appreciate all your guys' support, man. In a bear market, we still show up. We still have fun. And shout out to all of you guys. Like all of you guys right here. Ron, Brody G. Jalen lives in Seattle now? I know. Was that Jalen that made that comment? Sub-Zero, Beb Trap, Golf God, Ohasari, Burned by Saitama, Crypto Chick. Like all of you guys, I'll remember all of you guys because when we win, it's going to be so much more worth it. Shout out to, he said, voted to Slovakia. I will come. Are you living there? South of France is on the list. Dubai is for sure on the list. We're going to hit them all. But yeah, I mean that. Like when we win, all of you guys in here, Silly Willy, I love you too. I love all you guys. Anybody that supports and shows some love and smashes that like button and leaves some comments and some positivity, I appreciate all you guys. And like I said, I'll remember. We're going to remember. And when we're voting in July or August, whenever the market picks up, we're all going to be winning here today. But like I said, it's like, look, we're not like, it could happen any day. I remember making content during this time last year, guys. It was the same exact vibes, like look where we were at. It was right around here. We had that incredible run up, like we just saw. Like it looks like we're almost primed for another takeoff. Like it really does. I don't think it's going to be long. But back in April, like we had that incredible run up to around, was it 63,000? And then we just took a massive dump. And then on Bleeves' birthday, we were down to 29,000. We went from 63,000 down to 29,000, and then we ran up to 69,000, right? It happened like that. So we've been down here for quite some time. It could happen any day, guys. All it needs is some major catalysts. All we really need is Elon Musk to come out here and say, SpaceX is now accepting Bitcoin on Mars. And then, yeah, that's going to happen. This is a cool comment right here. Khalil Chibani, he said, because of you, I bought a house in Morocco from Saitama. That's pretty dope, man. That's awesome, man. Congratulations to you. I appreciate you, Khalil, and congratulations on buying a house. King Uzi. Oh, my goodness. King Ozzy. King Uzi. Can you put in there if it's King Uzi or King Ozzy? Shout out to King Uzi for the $69 Canadian donation. He said, Volt Army loves and supports you, G. Love the new merch from your website. By the way, the greater Toronto area about to get volted soon? No way, baby. Let's go. And where's my Volt merch? I think I have my Volt merch in the kitchen. I have to go get it. But shout out to King Uzi, guys. Thank you so much for the donation. I appreciate you, man. That really means a lot. Thank you guys so much for everybody that donates, everybody that shows up. And see, we had some Giants hater earlier, and now we have some Giants fans. Golf God 68 said, love the Giants hat, my dude. Yeah, we got to rock it, baby. You know, honestly, because it goes with the orange Larry June shirt. Hey. Numbers. You gotta listen to Larry June, guys. Put on the Larry June, make some money and have some fun. That's like my favorite name to say, guys. He said, because of you, Jake, I'm going to buy a house. Hell yeah. We're all buying houses. I bought a house in the metaverse. My dad would be looking down on me. He's in heaven, guys, or wherever you believe he goes. And he would probably be so pissed because I bought land in the metaverse before I bought land in real life. He would probably be like, what the hell are you doing with your life, dude? You're buying land in the ape coin metaverse? Like, buy some land in real life. But you know what? Some people just don't get it. And I think it's going to pay off here in the near future. But we have some time, guys, on the stream. Let me know some tokens that I should check out right now. What are some other tokens that you guys are bullish on? Let me know in the comments. We're going to post it. And Khalil said, anytime you want to come to Morocco, you're more than welcome. First, let me find where Morocco is. Let me find where Morocco is. Google Maps. I'll come visit you in Morocco. I feel like it's like near Africa or in Africa. Morocco. Morocco is, look at that, guys, in Africa, baby. Damn, it's south of Spain. I bet it's nice, huh? I bet Casablanca's super nice. Right on the water here. You've heard of that name, right? Casablanca. Oh, they got a 4 Seasons. Yeah, I'll come visit. I will gladly come visit the Royal Palace. Morocco looks sick. And it's a little bit south of Spain. I gotta go see all this shit. Where's Greece? Someone tell me where Greece is. Okay, so here's Greece. So we fly in here. We're going to Athens. We're going to bounce around here, go check out some of the islands. And then I got to go after that. I think we have to go. There's a lot of places to check out. But from Greece, I think the next logical is Italy. Go see Rome. Go see Italy. What's this? Malta. I met a girl from Malta. I'm like, where the hell is Malta? She's like, oh, here's Malta. Yeah, I met a girl from Malta. I'm like, why are you in California? Why? Like, go back to Malta. But I think we go Greece to Italy. Skip Switzerland. You got to see Paris. You got to see Spain. And then I got to go to Morocco to visit our friend. So we'll do that. King Uzi. King Ghazi. There we go. He changed his name. Name fix. Volt is the strongest community and love the Volta vibes you bring to the community. I appreciate you, man. Thank you so much for the donation. And, I appreciate you always showing up and supporting the channel. And I just try to bring the good vibes, man. And honestly, it's reciprocated, You guys bring it back. We bring it. We're Volting. We're Volting even through hard times. And I've done this with a lot of tokens too. Like I've done this when tokens have just started. It's like you Volt on good days and bad days. You talk about it on good days and bad days. You show up on good days and bad days. Because guess what? You will get good days. So shout out to my guy, King Ozzy. Thank you so much. So yeah, I think that's the travel plan. People are saying Lily Finance. The movie dude Bogart? You mean Borat? Go see Borat in Kazakhstan? I think that's it. You go Greece, Italy, Paris, Spain, Portugal. Where's Israel? I got to go to Israel too. Where is that? Oh, it's over here. Yep, might not make it there. Oh, I guess I could do that after Greece. It's right there across the aisle. Go to Russia? Should we go to Russia? China? India? I don't know if I'm going to make it all there, guys. I might have to come back to Orange County. Maybe we go to North Korea. Pyongyang. I wonder if you could even get in there. Can't even get in there, huh? Japan would be pretty sick, too. But we'll see what happens, guys. Poop Inu. Scotland, my man. Scotland in the house. Meme coins take off in July. Watch my words. I agree. Jake, what's your take on current Bitcoin fluctuation? Today was a bloody day for crypto for no reason. Yeah, I think, Bleeves came on here and said a lot of the speculation is due to the meeting that happened with Jerome Powell, President Biden, and Janet Yellen. And my instant response is like, why are those people running our country? Like, why are they in charge? Geez, like, when are we gonna make it up? But ultimately, I personally thought that yesterday was a great day for crypto. We made it back up to 32,000, and here we are today, dipping as well. So only time's going to tell what happens here, guys. But for me, I've been buying this dip. Anything under $30,000 Bitcoin is a great buying opportunity for me. I've been buying the dip. I today, to tell you what I did today, guys, I bought the dip on Bitcoin. I think I put like $1,000 into Bitcoin. I think I put $1,000 into Solana when it hit $40. I think that's a steal, $40 Solana. $500 into Cardano and $500 into Polkadot. Just to lower my I'm just DCAing into these tokens because Cardano and Polkadot and Solana, like I bought when it was up. I thought that I thought I still think that these are going to run. I still think that these are good buys, but I remember thinking like $25 Polkadot was a steal, right? A $2 or $1.50 Cardano, in my opinion, was a steal, and now these are really steals, But it's like it's tough to invest during these times. I know. You just have to understand, like, look, Solana's below $40. You just have to understand where crypto is going. I don't know if all these tokens are going to make it, but it's like, look, Cardano is going to be a player for a long time. They're going to be in the space. They have an $18 billion market cap, right? Like they hit an all-time high of $3. So to see a 56-cent Cardano for me is a steal. A lot of the tokens, in my opinion, are steals, right? Like Cardano, $58. Like when they release their blockchain, when they're starting to trade NFTs, when they release their smart contracts, like I think this token is going to be around, and they have a great CEO at the helm. Solana, another token that I'm picking up. Like, and I have my biggest bag is ETH. Like that's a token I'm most bullish on. But here it is, Solana, $40 Solana. I mean, like Solana hit an all-time high of what? $250. Like we're talking about 80% discounts here. Like everything is at an 80% discount because look, this is just my personal opinion. Do your own research. Don't listen to me. But I do believe that a lot of these tokens, especially the top 10, the Solana, the Bitcoins, the Ethereums, the Polkadots, the Cardanos, the AVAX, like the XRPs, the Doge, like they're not done yet. Like these things are still going to run. So I understand it's tough when there's blood on the streets, but it's like these are the times you invest. And I'm at a point where I'm like, I'm willing to say, hey, I messed up. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe it goes to zero. Who knows? But it's a risk I'm willing to take. These are like the 3 other blockchain projects that I have a lot of faith in: Polkadot, Solana, Cardano. I know there's a lot, but these are the 3 ones that I'm like, okay, these are 3 ones that I think are going to be here long term. But I told you guys my investing strategy. What are you guys doing? How are you guys spending your money today? Are you guys buying anything? Are you selling anything? Are you holding anything? Let me know what you guys are doing in this bloody market. Nafty Jr. said, Jake is one of the best influencers to do this. Always hyped and volted. Let's go, baby. I appreciate you, Nafty, my guy. We appreciate you. But let me know, guys, in the comments what you guys are doing here. Are you buying meme coins? Are you holding? Are you selling? Let me know. And shout out to my guy, Pablo. Pablo's making me smile on the Jake Hagan Show. He said, forever fan, Jake. Let's volt to the top. Every day is one step closer, guys. Shout out to Pablo, CRO, Pablo Crow. He is the first Volt influencer, and he's welcomed me with open arms. So I appreciate Pablo for doing that. And I love you, brother. Thank you so much, man. Shout out to our guy, Pablo Crow. He's doing a great job with Volt. Samuel Coin. Dash, Abs, ABS, Monero, Bose. I think pretty much like buying Volt dip every single day. Bought Sandbox and Cardano today. I mean, realistically, dude, like everything is a dip right now. Like everything is dipping, everything is down. And hopefully when this market picks back up, you're going to either say, hey, I was a winner during the bear market, I bought the dip, or you're going to say, hey, I messed up, I bought the wrong tokens. But there's only one way to do this right, guys, and that's to learn. I hope that everybody learned through experience. Whether it was buying NFTs, whether it was buying, at the all-time highs, or chasing the pumps, or buying shit coins and getting rugged. Like you got to learn on your own. This crypto space is a wild space right now. And it does take, you learning on your own in order to make shit happen. So hopefully everybody learned some things here in this crypto space. But Volt holding nicely, $43 million market cap. ApeCoin, don't lose that $6 price. ApeCoin, don't lose that $6 price. Shiba Inu might lose a zero. I hope not. Everybody's buying Volt. No other token but Volt. Bought some Bio Apes and Baby Doge NFTs. Fuck yeah, that's sick. What a family. Love the support on Jake's show. Shout out to Pablo, guys. Everybody loves Pablo. That should be a TV series, guys. Instead of Everybody Hates Chris, Everybody Loves Pablo. I would watch it. Everybody loves Pablo. I would watch that shit all day. Volted up. The Volt Army's strong, Pablo. I don't know what you created, Pablo. I don't know what you created, my guy. The Volt Army is strong, though. He's got the secret sauce. BTFA up 1%. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, that's the show. It is time for me to go take the dogs to the beach. We will be back tomorrow at 5 p.m. PST. Friday night, I have a friend coming into town, so I don't think I'll be doing a live stream. And then, as you guys know, I'm going to Florida to do some content with our 2 UFC Volt ambassadors, Ian Heinich and also Gilbert Burns. So that will be next week, guys. Make sure to stay tuned for that. And it's also my birthday, June 10th. This is the birthday month. Gemini season is here. So as always, guys, I love you guys. I appreciate your support. Thank you guys for being a part of the G Unit. G-Unit. Shout out to you guys for being a part of it. Thank you guys for your support, guys. If you have not yet, smash that like button. Hit the subscribe button, guys, on your way out. It would mean a lot to me. And yeah, let's keep making it happen. Shout out to Robin Harris. You're the first person, I think, officially to wish me a happy birthday. Good night to Striker. Beb Trap, we'll see you tomorrow. Eddie T, we will see you tomorrow. Cajun Crypto, thanks so much for coming on, bro. Always good to see you. Tanaka Jin, Voltoshi is Ryoshi. No one knows. Tiff Tiff. Good to see you, Tiff Tiff. Hope you have a great night. Homie Clicks, we're going to see you tomorrow, my guy. Eagle Republic is on. Deepu, good to see you. Philip, as always, a blessing, a pleasure. Nate True, my guy. Sub-Zero, great to see all of you guys on the stream tonight. Hope you all have a great night, a great morning, wherever you're tuning in. And we'll see you tomorrow. at 5 p.m. PST, ladies and gentlemen. Blessings to all. Thank you guys so much for the birthday wishes. Stay volted, Howie. I'll stay volted as well. And courage, Osa Kings, Egbon. Happy birthday, Limp. Thank you so much. Pablo at 10, guys. Make sure to go over there. Go check out Bleeves Crypto right now. He is on. And then Pablo at 10 p.m. Eastern in about 45 minutes. Go check out our guy, Pablo. And we will see you guys on the next episode. Thank you so much for your support. Hope you all have a great night. And